Hi there, it's Jay Walker, the Agitated Ecoist, here with you again today in Kelowna, BC. It's September 27, 2009. And as you know, I'm agitated about the environment and the fact very few people seem to be doing something about it. People in positions of leadership, power, or authority, or people who actually have the ability to do something about it. And what I'm spinning you around here to look at today is some of the roofs on these houses, which you can see, hopefully, are all black roofs. Why are we putting black roofs on things? Black is known to absorb heat and not to reflect radiation back into space. It's retarded. We've got a climate that's boiling up here, and we're putting black roofs on things and permitting it to be put on in terms of building codes. Why are we doing that? Why aren't we demanding a certain amount of what they call albedo effect, which is reflectivity, a certain rating of albedoness or reflectivity that has to reflect a certain amount back into space? There was one fellow there who calculated what he felt if all the roads and the roofs in the world were painted white, how much impact it could have on the climate, and then compare that to the level of cars. And I think he said it was the equivalent of taking 20 million cars off the road for 3 years, something like that. It was a lot, right? And again, you don't have to be a genius to figure out black absorbs more. If you've ever worn a black shirt on a hot day or a white shirt on a hot day out in the sunshine, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. In the one case, the sweat's rolling off you and boiling. In the other case, you're just mildly uncomfortable. So why are we doing things like this? It's stupid, it's inane, and it's something we can clearly fix easily. And the people who run these housing projects and run these sustainable, what they like to portray as sustainable environments or communities or whatever, well, this isn't deep thinking, right? This is pretty superficial stuff that's easy to fix. Yeah, you're going to have to take a leadership role and maybe wonder about whether it's going to have some impact on your marketing. But if you're really sustainable and that's your big pitch, right, which everyone seems to be getting on board this bandwagon, at least as far as marketing goes, can't you spin that around somehow to say this is real sustainability, not just bogus sustainability, right? I mean, come on, this is pretty basic stuff, right? So if you're a developer running a housing community, why aren't you doing it? Are you a leader? Are you really a leader? Or are you just like a pretend leader? You are the people with the authority, the money, the power, and all that. Are you pretend leaders or real leaders? And I'm talking to every one of you developers who's done something, says, oh, look at us, and at the end of your life you want to look back and with pride at all the communities you built, and you want to be held up in esteem in your community and all that sort of stuff. You like the accolades, you like that. Well, okay, that's wonderful, and I'm happy for you that you're doing stuff, you're creating jobs and all the rest of it, and let's not forget, you're enriching yourself enormously while you're doing it. So it's not just like you're doing this for society. Well, how about doing this? This is pretty basic stuff. This is actually stuff you can do something about. This is right up your alley. This isn't like you have to take some money out of your community and then go donate it to X, Y, or Z project. This is housing. This is what you guys do. And what about for the municipalities, right? You're talking about sustainable communities. This stuff should be mandated or legislated. If the developers won't do it voluntarily, and they don't seem to be. I mean, these are all houses built in the last year or two. Unlike climate change suddenly snuck up on us in the last year or two. Mandate it, right? Mandate it. This is pretty basic stuff. So let's get on with it and do something about it, okay? And that's Jay Walker, Agitated Ecoist, out with you today in Kelowna.